Morning, beautiful souls. So lovely listening to the bird song. Just been admiring the trees, talking to the hedgerows, and thanking them for their work and their support and their nourishment and upliftment to one another. I was walking down the side of the cliff, and you don't really see the cliff face because the hedgerow conceals it. And there's a lot of hedgerow, a lot of hawthorn, a lot of ivy, a lot of bramble, a lot of ground elders, a lot of everything, all entwined. The odd walnut tree. And the other side of that, there's just a very, very steep drop down to the road. And without these trees, without the nature, this slope would have fallen into the road faster, quicker, because it's just such a pronounced drop. And this is the thing that a lot of people don't always consider, is the importance of trees and plants, because they stabilize the land, they help to drain the land, and certainly, like on my beach here, without them the water would have come in a lot sooner, lot harsher, up to beyond the sea level, which it's actually already done. But we need the trees, we need nature. Nature is our friend, and nature supports one another as well. I mean, you look around, the trees support each other, the hedgerow supports each other, everything is working in harmony. And that's where we need to be moving. Humans need to be working in harmony with one another. That is unity consciousness. That's where we are heading. And if we can just learn from nature, then we will make things so much easier for ourselves, and we'll be in harmony and flow with how things should be. Most humans don't work together. Yesterday there was a beautiful experience that showed itself, and I was witness to part of it, not all of it, but it involved some friends of mine. One of my friends was having some furniture delivered, and the delivery guy left it on her front path and then wanted to leave and didn't want to take it inside. The thing is that she'd asked for it to be delivered to the back of the house so it could go straight into her garden, but he didn't want to do that. God knows how he got it off the van, but I mean, we're talking about big furniture. I think it was sort of like recycled wine barrels or something like this. Anyway, it all got a little bit confused, and everything went into the pot and got a bit churned up. But what happened in the end was the experience was alchemized, and unity came from it. Kindness came from it. Human nature, the kindness that we have within each of us, was what actually came from the experience. So the whole experience was transmuted in real time. And that's working together. That's seeing a situation, a problem, something that, it wasn't his fault exactly, because he wasn't told all the instructions. He was an external company, not sort of directly working within the company she ordered the goods from. So it was like there was a lot of situation, but it was alchemized, and that's the point. It was alchemized because that's what happens when we work together. That's what happens when we co-create. That's what happens when we stop pointing fingers and blaming and shaming one another, but we come together with a common good. It's like, what can we do to get this sorted as elegantly as possible? So we should learn from the hedgerows, the trees, nature, because they just work with one another in flow and in grace and with ease. They support one another, And that's what we should be doing as humans, supporting one another, growing with one another, uplifting one another, stabilizing and supporting one another, bearing witness to each other's experiences, and being together, just being in a state of joy here on the earth plane. Gratitude for our lives. So have a beautiful day and take time to enjoy nature. Peace and love.